Hi friends, it's Michelle Maddox of Sedona Meditation Experiences with a new episode of Sedona Meditation Adventures. This is a show that I do on YouTube where I go out and explore the beautiful outer terrain of nature around and within Sedona, as well as explore the inner terrain of yourself. So this week I'm just outside of Sedona, and I'll do a panorama so you can see this beautiful area where I'm on a steep ledge, and you can see the different colored rocks, not the typical Sedona red rocks, but not to fear, Sedona's right there. See her in the background? The beautiful red rocks and the beautiful clouds that are starting to dot the skyscape. So I'm just going to sit back down, and it's so nice to be with you again. I've taken a bit of a hiatus during coronavirus, as I'm sure many of you have. In some areas of your life, we've all been forced to take a hiatus of some sort. And here in Sedona, tourism, of course, has kind of slowed down, as it should. It's a pandemic, so I am not one to just jump back into pretending like it's business as usual, because it's clearly not. So I'm happy to be back and happy to be with you and bring this beautiful nature of Sedona and just southwest desert to you. So the clouds that you see are starting to dot the skyscape because it's monsoon season. Yay! Monsoon season is the time when we get a shift in the weather pattern here, and it brings higher humidity and clouds and the chance of some thunderstorms. So for the next few months, if all goes well, we should get some beautiful thunderstorms and much needed rain and just tremendously beautiful sky with all the clouds and the sunsets and the rainbows and all of it. So yay, monsoon season. I have taken a bit of a time off for a few reasons. One, because a lot of the work that I do with people here in Sedona is with people that are visiting, people that are coming to visit Sedona from far away. And that whole mechanism has kind of stopped. There are still people traveling and people coming, but it's taking us a while to figure out what's comfortable here. How closely can we work together? And is it even safe to be bringing people out and doing meditations? And I'm starting to realize that as long as I keep my groups small, so right now I'm working with groups of 1 to definitely a couple, and maybe I'm feeling it out on a case-by-case basis, maybe a small group of up to 4 people who are traveling together. I'm not doing any of the open strangers forming a group experiences right now. I'm doing only private experiences. And if you feel like it's right for you to travel at this time and you feel like Sedona is the place where you want to come, please travel safely. And if you do want to do a meditation experience with me, give me a call or reach out to me and we can talk. But I am starting to take people out to do meditation experiences. So I'm very happy about that. But what a time it's been trying to figure all this stuff out and just seeing what's happening in the world right now. So it's a big time of change, and it's going to continue being so, as it doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon. So I hope that you've been safe and well, and that you've found a way to roll with these changes that's comfortable for you. One of the things that's continued to be true for me throughout this whole coronavirus time is how I turn to nature for soothing, for my own self-care and well-being. And that's been true for getting out and exercising. I'm not going to the gym these days. I'm going outdoors and hiking a lot and getting my exercise that way. And of course, when I'm out, I always take time to stop and meditate and tune in to nature and just really let that speak to me and revive my spirit and help manage the stress and the chaos that's part of me, just like it is part of the collective. So I'm happy to share this with you today And if it's been a while since you've meditated or since you've really gone out and bonded with nature, I encourage you to make room for that in your schedule. And if it means having to discipline yourself and put it in your calendar and, make it happen, do that, because the benefits are huge. And there's no better time than right now to start taking care of yourself, to start meeting your own needs for calm and peace and stress relief. So it's been a while since I've done one of these meditations, and what I thought we could do today is a little self-inquiry, just to check in and give yourself an opportunity to assess where you are now and how that's different from where you maybe were when coronavirus started emerging and reaping havoc on your world, which for most of us was back in March. So I invite you to go ahead and make yourself comfortable. If you'd like to be outside, find a nice rock or a spot to sit. Or if you're indoors, that's okay too. Just make yourself comfortable. And remember, there's no right or wrong way to sit or be when you're meditating. You can sit in a chair, you can sit on the ground, you can use a bench and sit cross-legged. There's no right or wrong way to do this. So make yourself at peace. And let's begin by just taking a nice, long, slow, deep breath. So breathe in through your belly and fill up your belly like a big balloon. And then fully exhale. Let's do that a few more times. So breathing in. Hold that air in your body for just a moment and then fully exhale. Do that at your own pace for 2 or 3 more breaths. And as you exhale, consciously let go of any stagnation. Just let it go. And now allow your breathing to become natural. And consciously drop your awareness down into your body, into your chest, into your belly, into your hips, and feel the places where your body is touching the earth or the ground. And if you're not sitting directly on the earth, know that the earth is below you, even if you're several stories up in a building. You're connected to the earth. And just feel the groundedness take hold. Notice how your body responds to the awareness of being connected to the earth. And while you continue feeling that connection to the earth, I'm going to ring my tingshes to welcome us into this meditation. And now notice your breathing, notice your breath. Feel that mind-body connection as the breath moves through your body and moves through your mind, through your awareness. And notice your posture. If it's comfortable for you, you can try straightening your spine. Tuck your shoulders back just a little bit to open your chest. And tuck your chin in just a wee bit to straighten and lengthen the back of your neck. And take a moment to scan your body, noticing where you're holding on to tension. And if you find those spots, just let the tension dissolve away. Relaxing your forehead and your eyes. Relaxing your tongue and jaw. Letting your shoulders gently drop down. Letting go of tension in your stomach and diaphragm, in your belly and hips. Now see the form of your body in your mind's eye, seated as you are, and see your body peaceful, radiating an aura of peace and relaxation. You can use your creative visualization to see yourself relaxed and peaceful. Feel that within your body and turn it into a reality. We'll do a little self-inquiry now. And the point here is not to activate your thinking mind, but rather to listen. You'll ask yourself a question that I'll pose to you. And then just step away from the question and listen. And by listen, that's going to be different for everybody. How do you receive intuitive information? Maybe you hear it. Maybe you feel it somewhere in your body. So you're listening for your emotional response. Maybe it's something you see in your mind's eye. So you're listening for the vision. And if nothing comes right away, that's okay too. Just be with the question and trust that when the time is right, an answer will come for you. It might be later on today, it might be tomorrow. But if you ask, you shall receive. So from this place of relaxation, just check in with yourself. Ask yourself, how am I doing? And I find that if I put my name in there, I feel the response a little more immediately. How are you doing, Michelle? What's true for you right now? And just check in. You can ask the question to yourself a few times silently. And then just step back and let your being offer what it has to share with you. How am I doing? We've been through a lot these last few months. The world has really shifted, and it's continuing to do so. It's disrupted the things that we thought were normal. And that's bound to have an impact on you, emotionally, How am I doing? And if you feel emotion bubbling up, it's okay to feel it. Just stay with the process. And when you're ready, you can let go of that question. And if you need to pause the recording to give yourself more time, go ahead and do that. The next question to ask yourself is, what's true for me now? What is my heart's desire today? And just reflect on maybe what feels different about your heart's longings. What's true for you now, compared to maybe the story that you still have from what was true for you 3 or 4 months ago. What's true for me now? What's in my heart? What is my heart's desire today? Let your heart speak to you. If you find that your mind is trying to fill in the answers for your heart, just take a breath. Let your mind settle down and shine the light of your awareness on your heart and the feelings, the words, the emanations that are coming from your heart. What is your desire, my heart? Stay with the process, wherever it leads you. And if you need more time with this question, you can pause the recording. But now you can let go of that question. And now call to mind you, yourself, 3 or 4 months ago, when we first started learning of coronavirus and stay-at-home orders were issued. Just call to your awareness that version of yourself. What was true for you, what you were feeling. You don't need to get wrapped up in the feelings, but just see yourself, feel yourself then. And you now, look into the eyes of you then, and talk to yourself. let yourself know it's okay. Yes, things are changing, and it's uncomfortable, and it's maybe even very scary. But we've got this. It's okay. And spend a little time sharing this compassion and empathy with yourself. And let the then you be comforted and reassured. It's okay. And as you're reassuring the then you can notice how things have changed for you. Recognize you're not that same person. There's been some changes, there's been growth, there's been grief. But just see what's unfolded for yourself since then. Staying aware of the now you that knows that everything is going to be okay. We'll stay with this process for just a few moments. And if you need to stay with that process longer, you can pause the recording. But now come back to this now version of you. Feel that connection with the earth, with your body. I'm going to ring the tingshes to bring us out. And just allow yourself to gently and slowly integrate back into your everyday world. If you'd like to take advantage of these insights that came to you, you might want to grab a journal and write down some of the insights that you received. And just go gently with yourself, my friend. These are extraordinary times, and they're bound to cause some ripples in our sense of stability. We're all feeling it. So take the time to meditate. If you do come to Sedona, if it feels right for you to travel and you want to come and do a meditation experience with me, reach out. Let's talk. And if you'd like to do a meditation experience online, we can do that too. So thank you for joining me. This is Michelle Maddox saying goodbye for now.